Stuck in a dispute but don't want to take it to court? There are other ways. Less than 10% of all court cases actually make it to court, thanks to alternative dispute resolution. Alternative dispute resolution is any procedure or device used for resolving disputes other than litigation. Why choose ADR? Relatively inexpensive, quick, and leaves parties with more power to say. Come on, Jeff, let's go see what they are.
Negotiation. Negotiation is an informal meeting of the minds where the two parties engage in a discussion to quickly and effectively find a resolution to the problem. This is the least formal act of alternative dispute resolution and is mostly used for smaller claims because it can be easily manipulated by larger parties trying to bully the little guy due to its informality and lack of third-party control. Mediation. Mediation is the semi-formal version of alternative dispute resolution where a third party is introduced to the case. In mediation, this third party plays middleman and attempts to find common ground to start the discussion that will lead to a resolution. Mediation is popular because it is not a binding decision, yet it is a more fair attempt at a solution as compared to negotiation. A pro of mediation is the parties still control the final say. If one or both parties don't like the mediator's final decision, there is nothing binding them to that choice. However, a con is parties will now have to pay the said mediator, and if the mediation fails, they will be out of the money to pay them and still be no closer to the decision that they are after.
Arbitration is our final option in alternative dispute resolutions. Arbitration is the most formal version of ADR. With arbitration, there is an impartial third party, usually an ex-judge or a lawyer, who presides over the case. Arbitration is handled much like a normal trial, but without a court setting and a lack of discovery period. This lack of discovery is the biggest downside to arbitration, as it can lead to surprise facts and essentially change the case. While mediation and negotiation were more about finding a middle ground between the two parties to keep everyone happy, arbitration is all about the W. Arbitration, much like a regular court decision, leaves a winner and a loser. Finally, the most important part of arbitration is its binding. So not only can you lose, but if you lose, you have no choice but to pay or receive whatever the payment decision was. In conclusion, there are three alternate dispute resolutions: mediation, arbitration, and negotiation. Alternate dispute resolutions have become key in the legal process without actually going to court. In some cases, you can even go to court instead, and the courts will order you to use an alternate dispute resolution to determine a solution. And you should use it if you ever find yourself in a dispute.